Unit. Let's go on Unit 4 4I. Culture. Aborigines. Anne Morris. Look at the slide and answer the following questions. You have 5 minutes to discuss. 1. What do you know about these two countries? 2. In which country were the Aborigines the original people? 3. In which country were the Maoris the original people? These are the answers. 1. Australia and New Zealand are in the Southern Hemisphere. They are known for their sport, especially rugby and cricket. New Zealand has two main islands, North Island and South Island. 2. The Aborigines the original people were in Australia. 3. The original people Maoris were in New Zealand. Look at the two photos. What do you know about the Aborigine and Maori cultures? Aborigines were the first human inhabitants of Australia. It is believed that they migrated there from Africa. Today, about 2%, approximately 400,000, of Australia's population are Aborigines. Maoris are the original people of New Zealand. They form about 15% of the country's population. You have 5 minutes to read the text. Let's read the text quickly to check their ideas. These are the answers. The man in the photo on the left is Maori, because he has a tattoo on his face. The first. One of the most important Aborigine customs is the walkout. Boys aged 13 spend time alone in the desert and hunt for food to survive. The second. An important Maori custom is tā moko. The practice of tattooing the face or body. The tattoos represent the family or tribe a person belonged to. Both cultures appear to have a tradition of body painting as part of their cultural practices. The designs and patterns used in their body painting often carry significant cultural and spiritual meanings, relating to kinship, ancestry, and land. Traditional body paints might be made from natural materials to reflect their connection to the land and the environment. From the provided text, the two customs mentioned are: for the Aborigines, the custom of walkabout, which involves boys aged 13 sleeping rough in the Australian desert for as long as 6 months, hunting for food to survive, and returning to their village as a rite of passage. For the Maoris, the custom of tā moko, which is tattooing, representing the family or tribe that individuals belong to, with intricate designs on their bodies or faces. Four. Complete the text. Write one word in each gap. Anybody who is hoping to have new experiences when they visit Australia or New Zealand should meet the original inhabitants of these two countries, the Aborigines and the Maoris. However, while both cultures have experienced similar problems caused by the arrival of Europeans to their lands, the Aborigines and the Maoris are very different. The Aborigines have one of the oldest surviving cultures in the world. It is more than 60,000 years old, and during this period of time, they have formed hundreds of tribes that have developed different customs and around 700 different languages. In 1971, a flag was designed to represent all the Aborigine tribes and help unite them. The Aborigines hold a lot of ceremonies to celebrate different events, but one of the most important to nearly all of the tribes is the walkabout. It might seem like an adventure to people from other cultures, but the walkabout involves boys aged 13 sleeping rough for as long as 6 months in the Australian desert. They spend the whole time alone and learning to hunt for food to survive. Once the walkabout period has finished, they are welcomed back by their village, which celebrates the arrival of a new man in the community. The Maoris arrived in New Zealand from East Polynesia in the second half of the 12th century. The Maoris all speak the same language and share the same customs, and this has helped them to have a strong presence in modern New Zealand. Maori is one of the country's 2 official languages. Maoris believe that all natural things and living things are connected, and modern Maoris are very concerned about the protection of the environment. One important aspect of Maori culture is tā-moko tattooing. Both men and women can have tattoos on their bodies or their faces. The tattoos represent the family or tribe that they belong to. The designs are very intricate, and are now inspiring a lot of the designs of tattoo artists around the world. Read the text again. Writer. For Aborigines or M. For Maoris. You have 5 minutes to do the task. One. The answer is Maoris. Clue is: both men and women can have tattoos on their bodies or their faces. 2. The answer is Maoris. Clue is: Maoris are very concerned about the protection of the environment. 3. The answer is Aborigines. Clue is: in 1971, a flag was designed to represent all the Aborigine tribes and help unite them. 4. The answer is Aborigines. Clue is: they have formed hundreds of tribes that have developed different customs, and around 700 different languages. 5. The answer is Aborigines. Clue is: the tattoos represent the family or tribe that they belong to. 6. The answer is Aborigines. Clue is: walkabout involves boys aged 13 sleeping rough for as long as 6 months in the Australian desert. Let's go part 5. Answer the questions in your own words. Question 1. Why do you think the creation of a flag was useful for the Aborigines? The answer is: the creation of a flag was useful for the Aborigines because it symbolically united their different tribes and helped foster a sense of unity and identity among them. Question 2. Why is walkabout so important? The answer is: walkabout is important because it serves as a rite of passage for Aborigine boys, where they learn survival skills, connect with their land, and transition into manhood. Question 3. Why are Maoris so interested in looking after the environment? The answer is: Maoris are interested in looking after the environment because they believe in the interconnectedness of all natural and living things, and they recognize the importance of preserving the environment for future generations. Question 4. How would you be able to know what tribe a Maori adult belongs to? The answer is: you can know what tribe a Maori adult belongs to by observing their tā-moko, or tattoos, which visually represent their family or tribe. Listen to a radio interview. What is Nikau's attitude to his own culture? Is he proud, indifferent, concerned, or ignorant? How do you know? The answer is: he is proud of his culture. He knows a lot about it and speaks about it proudly. Listen again and answer the questions. 1. What does kia ora mean? It means hello in Maori. 2. What does Wenua refer to? It refers to the Maori's connection with the land. 3. What type of holiday do a lot of tourists go on in New Zealand? They often go on adventure holidays. 4. Which sport are Maoris good at? They are good at rugby. 4. Which sport are Maoris good at? They are good at rugby. 5. What is a haka? A haka is a traditional Maori war dance. Work in pairs. Discuss what you think about the customs of walkabout and tamoko. Hey, Sarah. I was thinking about the Aboriginal walkabout and Maori tamoko customs. What's your take on them? Oh, I find them really interesting. Walkabout seems like a cool way for boys to learn survival skills and connect with their roots. Yeah, it's like a big adventure for them. And tamoko tattoos look amazing. I like how they represent family and culture. Totally. It's like wearing your story on your skin. I think both customs are pretty special. I agree. They show how important tradition and identity are in different cultures, don't they? Absolutely. It's cool to learn about how people express themselves and their heritage in unique ways. Definitely. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, Sarah. No problem, Tom. It's always fun to talk about this stuff. Work in groups. Find out facts about the main ethnic groups in northern Vietnam, Tay and Nung. Then present them to the whole class. The Tay and Nung ethnic groups are integral components of the cultural tapestry of northern Vietnam. The Tay people, with a population exceeding 1.5 million, have long thrived in the mountainous terrains, cultivating a rich heritage deeply intertwined with agriculture and craftsmanship. Speaking the Tay language, a member of the Tay language group, they augment the region's linguistic diversity while maintaining a vibrant cultural identity. Celebrations like the Long Tong Festival mark the culmination of the harvest season, offering a glimpse into their traditional music, dance, and communal spirit. Similarly, the Nung ethnic group, boasting a population of over 1 million, contributes to the region's cultural mosaic with their unique customs and language. Engaged in agricultural pursuits and skilled in textile production, the Nung people have preserved their cultural heritage through festivals like the Long Tong Festival and Lunar New Year celebrations, which serve as occasions to honor their traditions and connect with their roots. Both the Tay and Nung communities are pillars of cultural resilience in northern Vietnam, embodying a harmonious blend of tradition and adaptation. Through their languages, customs, and livelihoods, they impart a distinct flavor to the region, enriching it with their contributions to art, agriculture, and craftsmanship. As guardians of ancestral knowledge and stewards of local ecosystems, these ethnic groups play an indispensable role in preserving the cultural and environmental heritage of northern Vietnam for generations to come. Both the Tay and Nung communities are pillars of cultural resilience in northern Vietnam, embodying a harmonious blend of tradition and adaptation. Through their languages, customs, and livelihoods, they impart a distinct flavor to the region, enriching it with their contributions to art, agriculture, and craftsmanship. As guardians of ancestral knowledge and stewards of local ecosystems, These ethnic groups play an indispensable role in preserving the cultural and environmental heritage of northern Vietnam for generations to come.